Hi,
Uh-huh.
I'm Yapo, and with me today is Burgonator,
Hello.
and we are watching Nuffleheim against Moleboy's Scales of Measurement, which is a Lizardman team.
I do quite like that team, despite the easy pun. It's good. Oh, goddamn. Every Blood Bowl team's just a pun, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be Blood Bowl without horrible team puns. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have any really bad pun team names.
Well,
I need to work on that.
you're doing it wrong then, or something.
Well, no, my Kemri are reanimated Brogers. So I guess that's a pun. Hmm.
Anyhow, Moleboy's naming scheme in this one is just SI prefixes for size, so all the Sauruses are big ones, all the Skinks are little ones. And
Hmm.
he's kind of set up to push the side here. The side Rob Halford's on, actually, because he doesn't have block, and he's got two Sauruses with block.
Oh, wow. Did he go Saurus Ball in his earlier games? How did he get that much on him?
I guess I don't know. I didn't. He's been getting a lot of good casualties, and I think he just got some lucky MVPs.
Damn. Wait, like, how many games through are you right now? Like four?
Yeah, this is game 4.
Yeah, that's really lucky for him then in a league setting.
Yeah, no, he's got actually a pretty good team. He's got two skinks with diving tackle,
Hmm.
which gives a -2 modifier to anyone trying to dodge out of their tackle zones.
That's that right there is probably my favorite skill in the game. Straight up, it turns skinks, which are super disposable, and it turns them into just an amazing marker. Hmm.
I can see that. And Burgonator's here because he is our resident Lizrad expert.
I love my lizards. But people won't play my lizards anymore. It's disheartening.
They're a little murdery for most everyone's tastes.
2300 TV ain't no thing.
Anyhow, this is why he put up along this side, because there's Rob Halford without block, being a bitch.
Hmm.
Unlike, say, Ragnar, but he's all the way on the other side of the field, so he's not doing much good.
Ragnar's the best.
He's been doing a lot of good things.
Did he roll plus agility yet?
He has not yet gotten his next level.
He needs to work on that.
He's got 10 SPP, so he just needs a couple more touchdowns or casualties or something.
Yeah, hey, he can get those casualties easy enough. You're Norse. Just tie up some skinks and punch them the whole game.
That's what I like to do. And next game I play vampires, so there's a lot of good thralls to punch.
Ooh. Thralls and skinks are probably two of my favorite things to punch at, so. Mm.
Thralls are Norse linemen without block, so they're really bad at taking punches.
Plus, the vampires tend to thin out their presence on their own.
Yeah.
Quick, surf something.
Well, there's a skink right there,
Surf it.
but I don't have block is the other problem.
Eh, overrated. Frankly, it's not that great a skill.
I, I don't even know what to say to you there.
Yeah, and it was a little painful to say. Uh, yes.
But yeah, so there goes a skink, which, it's a skink, but every little bit helps.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you can thin down the skinks, you'll do a lot better.
Fucking going for it.
Literally Hitler. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the snakes.
I had forgotten about that I snaked a GFI the first turn.
That I really hope that sums up the match. Mm-hmm. I hope I just get to watch Norse get crumpled. There's so much fun to watch explode.
Well, this is another team like the Necromantic, but even more so that can just beat the shit out of me. Because he's got
Yep.
6 Strength 4 players.
Well, yeah, because Norse thrives on the early lack of skills on other teams, but when the whole other team is strength 4 and 5, your block isn't as impressive anymore.
Yeah, I mean he's got more block. He's got two Strength 4 guys with block, meaning he can match up with the Ulfwarners, and then 4 more guys to just beat my other ones into submission.
And that's why I love Lizards so much, is that even in a short league, you have a crap load of strength presence, you can control the field pretty easily, and in a longer league, your Saurus can turn into really specialized assholes, and Skinks are perfectly expendable ball carriers. The team is great.
It's a pretty good team with skills, and even without, but they're one of the harder teams to start, I think, just because you don't get a whole lot of skills.
They can be. Well, I think the problem that a lot of people have going into Lizards is that they tend to try and score touchdowns with the Skinks. And if you just do that, you bloat up your team really quick because it's easy to score with the Skinks. You have to score with the Sauruses. That's how you get a good Lizard team.
Get skills on the players that actually matter and can throw a punch.
Exactly.
Because Skinks are really good out of the box.
I've probably gone through 40 or 45 Skinks on my Lizard team. It's horrible how quickly I go through them. Oh, shadowing. Oh.
Now I have a plan here, because he's sideline caging.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnar is within blitzing distance of that front Saurus.
Yes, he is.
And so, if I move that runner out, that means I can't get a block off on his Saurus number 5 to push Ragnar out of a tackle zone.
Correct.
So, I like shadowing. I just didn't use it for a very specific reason that time.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna defend my honor here before everyone cries foul. As far as the use of skills.
Well, not seeing shadowing used is really depressing to me, so...
There's still plenty of game left.
Yeah. In a game I was playing the other day with UPenn, he shadowed one of my Zahn blitzers for 6 spaces, and then she failed at going for it.
I was playing against, I think it was UPenn. He's got a bunch of shadowing rats. Yeah. Push pow, -2 dice block. I'm the best.
And you don't even need Dauntless.
Nope. Actually, I think he passed Dauntless, but I forgot there was a skink back there that was giving him a negative modifier, so...
Oh, yeah.
I actually got lucky on that one, but...
Yeah, whatever. Ragnar W. Berserker has got it.
Berserker Ganger.
It's more fun to just make noises.
Oh, there you go. So, this is why you don't sideline cage against Norse.
Well, he is right on that.
Yeah, but...
I mean, even sitting here watching it, I thought he was going to have the Dauntless and an assist to get the 2 DB. But I'm bad at this game, so...
I just kind of make it up as I go along.
Hey, it's perfectly acceptable with Norse. You can get yourself out of so many stupid, sticky situations because you have Frenzy all over the place.
Frenzy and Dauntless.
Mm-hmm. But then the stars align and they take advantage of your 7 AC or AV. That's when it gets messy.
And that one I actually failed Dauntless, but that's Saurus doesn't have block, so it's relatively safe. And
well done.
Yeah, it wasn't worth the reroll to me there, since that was the last block of the turn and its alignment. I don't give a shit.
Yep, not that important. Do you have any tackle yet on your team?
None.
None.
But I do have block, which helps against the skinks.
Oh yes, quite a lot.
Skinks are really good out of the box. They have 8 movement and stunty, which means they ignore tackle zones on dodges. So they can run through a lot of tackle zones with very little effort. So even something like this isn't great, but he's got to spend movement to get around my guys at least, which means I can catch up to him.
Or he can just run straight through. He just has to make 5 3+ with rerolls, which are Hitler.
Yeah. I meant more like, he could run through there.
Well, hell, that's what I do.
But,
go big and go home.
But my general strategy against stopping skinks is I'll literally build a wall of players in front of them and make them spend movement to get around the wall, so then I can catch up and knock them down again and hopefully take them out of the game. Because that's pretty much my only option.
That's the only way to do it at this low a TV. Stunty players are so annoying early in leagues. There's not a whole lot you can do against them. That's your best hope, is to hope they try and dodge through and fail something.
So, reduce your risky rolls, make the opponent make a lot of risky rolls. General Blood Bowling. And he's going after Squizgar.
No, leave him alone.
I don't think he wants him to try and shadow all the skinks everywhere.
Well, then he just hates fun. That's all that means. Well.
Yep, didn't shadow him, but he rolled Snake Eyes on the dodge, so...
We did mention that 3 pluses are Hitler, right?
Well, he rolled Snake, so it would have failed no matter what, but...
Yeah.
Alright, and I realized I can surf the skink here, but... I'll just knock him out. And now I have a plan to surf that stun skink as well.
I like the plan.
With the Saurus there. Because that's it's a blitzer, or that's Sven laying on the ground there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll push him into the probably the ball, and then into the skink there, and then surf the skink. Or just that happens, and I'll take it because it's a 1 dice block, and that gets all the tackle zones off the ball.
I feel like you need to surf more. I think I've only seen 1 player surf. Frankly, I'm disappointed.
It's turn 3. You gotta give me some time here.
Did you see the attempts at surfing CK made on me in his LP?
It's been a while ago. I can't remember any.
He dedicated games. Half of his Chaos team to knocking out one of my Tomb Guardians.
I've surfed Tomb Guardians before. I mean, it's
so gratifying.
I'll ignore the ball for a surf sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Frankly, if you don't, you hate fun.
So just despite all the people who didn't vote for catch, elfing it up here.
Hey, elfing it up's the best, especially on 3 edgy teams. Everyone says you can't do it.
Well, now he's got 1 skink within blitzing distance, I believe, and can stand up another to kind of walk over there, but the Sauruses can't really get away because there's 2 guys on each of them, and they have 1 agility, so...
I just noticed that he didn't go with the Croxagore loadout.
He's been trying to get one, but because of the league winning bug, he's been having trouble.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. In a league, I always start with my Crocs. I just love having them on the field.
Pretty good. And I pay for trying to surf that skink.
Not Ragnar.
Yeah,
no!
But he's just stunned, so...
Oh, so it's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be back next drive. Which isn't very long from now since I've got, a runner up there.
I can't tell. Is that one of the diving tackle? Yes, it is.
Yep, which is why he ran it up there.
Mm-hmm.
I had to check a couple times to check and see which one had diving tackle, so I didn't blitz the wrong one off. Because Odin is the one with the ball right now, and he's got dodge, so he can leave tackle zones pretty easily as long as they don't have tackle or diving tackle. Also, I don't know why he rerolled that, because that's a safe block. I mean, he could have taken both down, and he would have been fine, because that Saurus has block. And then he does this.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Yeah. 1 DB with Saurus are just rough.
Well, I mean,
I never want to do them.
It's a 1 in 3 chance of failure without block.
Yep.
And that's not good odds.
Mm-hmm. Hell, I even hate doing 2 DBs with big guys unless they roll block.
Yeah, big guys are a different story, though.
Yeah, no rerolls to save them.
Alright, so I'm blitzing off the one with diving tackle, and I'm trying to do it with Squizgar because that way, if he tries and run up on my ball carrier again, I can shadow him and make him fail a roll. That's the goal here.
Very nice.
But Squizgar's really good at punching dudes, apparently, so... Because that's his, 2nd or 3rd casualty. And so now, This way I don't have to make going for it to score, and that skink's got to run through a shadowing player's tackle zones to get at my ball carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of them at that, so.
You're pretty good at the Norse elf screen.
Yeah, against lizards and stuff like that, though, if I don't scream, the skinks will just run and
Oh,
be
absolutely.
all up in my shit. Or the sauruses, who have 6 movement, will catch up to me and punch my shit.
They really do have too much movement for a Strength 4 player.
Like sauruses.
Especially on a team with so much mobility.
Yeah, saurus, like, the lizardmen team is just so absolutely mobile. Even
their big guy has 6 movement.
Right, yeah. I mean, they can run down a lot of teams.
Mm-hmm. They can run down every team.
And, yep, Sven knocking out sauruses. My plan was to surf him here, but I got both down, and, you know, it happens.
It happens to the best of us.
So he's got 2 guys standing up on the pitch right now, which is really good for me, actually, against this team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually remember what happens. This is edge of your...
I'm gonna predict that a skink makes it through the tackle zones.
See, I don't know.
Gets a diving tackle off.
I don't know why he's re-rolling that, because he could have shoved him over and surfed him with number 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, I mean, I hardly will ever re-roll a safe block. Like, the only time you'll see me re-roll a safe block is if it's the ball carrier and I'm trying to get the ball loose.
Mm-hmm. Some people just don't respect the surf. That's the issue.
And this is a block from the skink against Rob Alford. Double pow.
And he broke armor.
Yeah.
That skink's a house.
No. Okay, he rolled 12 on the armor roll. He literally rolled 4 6s in a row. Like, I was...
That skink is a house.
I was like, damn, that skink. This is why Blood Bowl is so rage-inducing, potentially, is because that guy is literally half the strength of the guy he just stunned. But if you get the right dice, any player can do anything.
Like when I lost my 5 strength frenzy block break tackle Saurus to a -2 DB.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was Big Fink too. It was the Fink. He was the only player that he had left on field. Mm-hmm.
Big Fink is a legendary rat ogre that has block, pro, claw, mighty blow. Basically, he's the perfect killing machine.
Piling on, break tackle.
Yeah.
He's the bane of my lizard team's existence. My team has had a long-going rivalry against that Skaven team. We've played like 20 games against each other. And the Fink has killed more of my team than every other team has combined.
So this is a little risky. I was like, alright, there's a Saurus on the sideline. It needs to get surfed, but I gotta make a dodge to do it and going for it. I still gotta reroll. I got this.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yep.
Nice.
And
another KO, too.
Yep.
That's 2 you got out now.
Yep. And then I was like, alright, push my luck far enough. Go ahead and score, take the lead. Get Odin some more SPP.
You just need to get him larger wings on his helmet.
Yeah, dude, the plumage on Norse helmets gets pretty absurd as they get higher levels.
I mean, by the end of it, he just cuts a bird in half and glues it on the sides.
But yeah, all 3 of his KOs got up. Mine got up, so... was all for naught.
Hey, I'll take scoring on their drive.
Yeah, I'll always take that.
Even with the KOs coming back in, I'm happy with it.
Scoring is always better than not, but lizardmen are fast enough that they can score in 3 turns pretty easy.
Yep. Or if they go for the legendary lizard passing game, they can score in 2.
Yeah, but part of Stunty is that it adds a -1 modifier to all attempted passes, which means they effectively have 2 agility as the maximum they can get for trying to throw a pass, and no access to passing skills. So
but the less likely your rolls, the further in Nuffle's favor you are.
Because it pleases the crowd or whatever?
Yes, exactly. Nuffle is a confusing god.
And yeah, the line of scrimmage always gets knocked out, so it's always a. If you start running low on players, it's always a question of who do you want to die the most? Who do you care least about?
Mm-hmm. Or you can try and just outstrength them. Good luck against lizards.
Yeah, I don't think putting there's a strategy where you put all of your guys on the line of scrimmage, and if you've got a bunch of guard and a bunch of high strength, then your opponent can't get any positive blocks on it. Generally, you'll see it with like chaos against elves or stuff like that.
Lizards.
Lizards will do it because they can put up
6 strength 4, yeah.
yeah and a strength 5 on the line,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're just like, welp.
Yep. Take your loss and roll with it.
So I think as of right now, he's just trying to pick off valuable players, despite leaving himself in surfing range.
He's got himself. I think he can still score 2 turns.
Yeah, he's got plenty of movement to score in 2 turns.
He can do it.
I think he's got to make.
Maybe it's just.
I think he's got to make one going. No, he can score in 2 turns with just regular movement from there.
Uh-huh. He just needs 14 movement, 14 spaces, I think.
No, he's got 16 from there, but he's got 8 movement a turn. So
I thought it was 11 up the field.
no, it's 13.
Oh yeah, you're right. You just need a movement 10 to do it with sprint.
Right.
That's right.
No, he's got plenty of space there.
Yeah.
And which is why I kind of drop a couple guys as safeties. And I don't know why he keeps leaving Saurus near the edge of the field, because he knows this is going to happen.
Get surfed. And another KO. You're on fire.
Well, the thing about Surfs is, they roll for injury directly and no armor roll required.
Mm-hmm.
So like here, I'll reroll a safe block because I want that skink dead.
Well, and because you only have 3 rerolls for the half left, might as well use them.
Right, I got 2 more turns after this, so I can only use 1 a turn. Got to get them spent somehow.
Mm-hmm. And that's when you reroll safe blocks.
But it got a bad scatter, and he picks it up no problem, so.
And he took a going for it.
Well, he had to get within, because
Yeah.
now he's within striking distance.
Uh-huh.
And I forget. I think he just tries to cage up with the Sauruses. But
It looks like he overextended a bit, though. I don't think he can set up a solid cage with the Sauruses. He can only cover one side. Oh, no.
Don't remember exactly what happens here. Okay, I do remember this play because I fucked this up from my plan. My initial plan here was going to be to put someone down behind that second Saurus and blitz the one, put one below 4 and then blitz 5 and push the number 7 out, but
Ouch.
yeah. And it took me a second, but I like Suds.
I like Suds, too. That's a good name. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he'll keep the -1 point of agility. And we gotta figure out if it's worth it to have someone we can't ever let near the ball.
I think Apos kill more than they save.
Theoretically, Apo should save him half the time.
You'd think. It's not how Blood Bowl math works.
No, it's not at all.
Nope. Every badly hurt will come back into the game for you, but anything serious, no.
So, Apothecary's gone on turn 6, turn 7.
Against a huge strength team. A good start.
Yep. And I mean, I've been getting some of his Sauruses out, but they're still mostly all in, so.
Haven't gotten the KO yet. Or haven't gotten past a KO yet.
No. I heard a skink, but it's not really saying much.
Yeah.
Since skinks are slightly less tough even than my players.
And lizards are like the anti-elves. How elves or Skaven will just wind up with 2 or 3 players on field and can still score. The lizards will have 2 or 3 players left on field and can still beat the crap out of you.
That's one of the things I'm gravely concerned about in this game. I don't want to die.
Getting a man advantage doesn't help that much, because you'll be running circles around them, but they will be kicking the crap out of you. Great fun. That's why I like the team. No matter how bad a game goes, you can still have the satisfaction of ruining somebody else's team.
So I moved that guy over to screen, the sideline, I guess, and completely forgot about my plan.
Forgot about the blitz?
Yeah, I forgot about my plan to push him out.
Right.
And I realized this like halfway through as I started to line up my blitz, and I was like, shit.
Wait, that was the blitzer. Ugh.
No, I was gonna blitz with Ragnar because he's number 2 right there in the middle, and he's got the strength and he's got block. And I moved him, and I should have made one more going for it to put this guy in position after I messed it up, but I didn't think about it. And I was like, oh, I'll move this guy over here, and then wait, damn it.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
I was thinking about it from a different angle, but now I see how you screwed up.
Because if I could push him up, that would mean you'd have to make at least 2 going for it to get there.
Yep.
Which is something no one wants to do. But I end up just doing that. Standing next to a guy who can get a 2 dice block on me.
Professional blood bowling.
Yep, at its finest.
But now, why did he move that skink there?
You'll see. He does this. He does this well.
Yeah. Oh no, I see it now.
So now he's got the open lane, and he's got a 2 dice block on Ragnar, so he doesn't even have to make the dodge if he can make the block.
I was hoping for quad skulls.
That would have been very nice.
It's a shame.
But not in the cards this time. I was hoping for snakes on the going for it.
Yeah?
Because it's a going for it for a touchdown, which never works.
Yep, I actually lost a game the other day because of it. My Amazon ball carrier slips on a GFI, knocks herself out, and then Skaven turn it around in 1 turn.
That's Skaven. Also going for it, but... So I was like, come on, snakes. Nope, rolls a 6.
It's okay. Skinks will do that. And his Saurus keep coming back.
And mine did too. So there have been 6 KO recoveries. None of them have failed.
That just means that there's ones hiding somewhere. They have to come out in a torrent.
So this is the last turn before halftime, and I'm receiving. And so I set up all my guys to punch.
Punch, punch, punch. And hopefully gang foul. Oh.
I'm already down a man, so gang fouling probably isn't going to happen. I've only got 3 linemen left, so I can't really risk putting anyone else on the line, or fouling with them, so I have to put anyone else on the line.
Until they outnumber you 2-1, you're safe to gang foul, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's just me.
And luckily he had another reroll left, otherwise that Saurus would have gone down.
But now he put another player in harm's way.
That he did. He put 2 more players in harm's way.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not real sure about running the skink up there, but...
Well... As long as he moves this skink pretty far up. Yeah, okay. I see what he's doing now. He's still setting himself up to be able to score.
No, this is the last turn. This is turn 8.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was thinking he had 1 more turn.
He might have been too, I'm not sure, but this is the last turn before half. And I actually get the ball again, not to half. Because I stole it on his kick.
Yep.
That's why you always elf kids.
If you don't score on their drive, you're probably just going to lose. Oh, there's the skulls. See, we found them.
Yeah. But
that's where they're at.
I still have a bunch of rerolls left. I still have another reroll after that, so... It's not been a very bad half as far as dice go.
Nope, I'd take it. Good, solid game. But another KO. His armor's not faring too well.
No, he's talked about that a little bit earlier. I'm getting ridiculous armor rolls on him.
At least it's nothing serious happening to his lizards, though.
And I put the lineman back there because he's got 0 SPP. And in situations like this, I always try and get at least 1 on him. So if I get a lucky MVP, I get a level.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually made the pass. So we got
Good for
another one
him.
that can get a level on MVP if we get one randomly. And there's the half.
Good half.
Yeah. We've got KOs are back, as always. And see you next half.